Good morning, students. Today we will learn the new chapter, which is the application of integration. Chapter number 9. Chapter 9, application of integration. We will study today application of trigonometry. Application of trigonometry. We will study this chapter. It is also called height and distance. Height and distance. This is actually the use of the trigonometry in practical life. In a practical life, initially we will learn a few basics of the right angle triangle, in which we have very well known. This is a, suppose it is an acute angle. So front of that is a perpendicular. It is a base and it is hypotenuse. You well note. About sine theta, you know that perpendicular upon hypotenuse. About cos theta, you know base upon hypotenuse. Tan theta, you know perpendicular upon base, and so on. In practical life, many times this kind of situation happen, create. We just have to go through this, and we try to know that what kind of question it contains, what kind of question may come. So we just want to look for some practical examples by looking, in a book we have lots of questions, so we can directly go on some questions. Before starting the question, let me explain something, that whenever you are having a right angle triangle, so this time suppose it is 30 degree, and even a single side is given. Suppose a single side is given, you can find out the rest two side. Keep remember that when single side is given and angle is given, you can find the rest two sides by using, suppose you are using tan theta, so perpendicular upon base will come, so base can be found out. Again, if you will use a tan theta, when perpendicular upon base is there, so perpendicular is 2, base is unknown, base can be found out. Suppose you are using perpendicular upon hypotenuse, meaning sine theta, so if perpendicular is known, by the sine theta you can find the hypotenuse. So very simple concept, when theta is very powerful here, which is given actually. So this kind of questions may come, you have to focus that what you want to find out. I repeat myself, when perpendicular is given, suppose you want to find base, go with tan theta. Tan theta meaning perpendicular upon base. Your theta is equal to 30. Your perpendicular is equal to 2 and base is unknown BC. So you know tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3 is 2 upon BC, and can be transferred to BC, that side BC is equal to, it will be 2 root 3. So this is a simple concept. By knowing a single side and single acute angle, you can find the other two sides, and that only come in a application of trigonometry, where some basic questions of the simple general life will have. So look at, I don't want to now tell you much more about that, because it is enough to know. Let me explain something, that we will see some question of the book. Very first example we will deal, example number 1, page number 198. So question, before starting the question, I want to speak one thing, that it is very essential to make the right picture. According to question, we want to make the picture. The picture will be wrong, your answer will be definitely wrong. So make the picture correct. Try to make the picture correct. Okay, let me read it. A tower stands vertically on the ground. Okay. A tower stands vertically on the ground, meaning that is a tower, that is a base, that is a ground, we need not write that ground, and a tower I am making it, suppose it is a tower. So try to understand that whatever it is told, you have to make the diagram. So tower stands on the ground, okay. When tower stands on the ground vertically, from a point on the ground, so this is a ground, suppose it is a point P, from the point on the ground 15 meter away from the foot of the tower, meaning this is a foot of the tower, suppose it is A and it is B. So point which is 15 meter away from the foot of the tower, the point P is 15 meter away from the foot of the tower. The angle of elevation, okay. one thing which is yet to tell you, that two angles we have to form. First, look at here before starting that question. Angle of elevation, and angle of depression. Okay, angle of depression. So two things we have to study. So look at, no matter at all, in few minutes I will tell you. Before starting this question, let me explain that what is angle of elevation. Look at, I tell you. Suppose that this is an observer. This is observer eyes, and suppose it is a ground, and a kite is flying in the sky. If a boy looks that kite, this is the height of the kite from the ground. This is the height of the kite from the ground. When boy looks the kite, this particular angle is called angle of elevation. Try to understand. When object is upside and observer is downside, when he or she looks to the observer, this eyesight and the ground makes angle of elevation just at the ground. Very important. For angle of elevation, the object is upside, the observer is a downside, and observer looks or observe to the object when the eyesight and the ground makes angle of elevation. Keep remember. Now second concept, when angle of depression, suppose it is a building and suppose it is a ground, the object is on the ground. Suppose a ball is lying on the ground somewhere. Suppose it is a ball and observer is on terrace. Suppose observer is on the terrace of the building, and suppose this man or boy or girl looking to the ball, his or her ball. So this is eyesight, and now look, this is an imaginary plane which is actually parallel to its side because it is on the top. This is actually a sky. You know that here it is not any plane, but it is just an imaginary plane. It is an imaginary plane which is parallel to the given plane, which is parallel to the exist plane. This is exist plane, this is an imaginary plane, and this is observer which is sitting at the top of the building. When he or she observe his or her ball, this is eyesight, and angle between the eyesight and the imaginary plane is called the angle of depression. So in angle of depression, the observer is upside and the definitely object is a downside. In the angle of elevation, observer is the downside and object is the upside. So only two differences, and I've explained here very well, very nicely. Look at here. The question was asking about a tower stands vertically on the ground. A tower stands, this is a tower, AB is a tower. Tower stands vertical on the ground. Question says, from a point, that very important sentence, from the point, meaning wherever the from the word will come, angle will form at that point only. When from a point P, meaning angle will form at P. Okay, from a point P which is 15 meter away from the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 60. Meaning at this point the angle of the top of the tower being 60, meaning this angle become 60. Now sometimes student confuse that why I have written 60 here, why it is not so. You know, from word is very important. Yeah, it is written that from a point on the ground, that only concept, that from a point on the ground, this point I told P. So whenever this from word come, meaning angle will form at that point. So from a point P on the ground, the angle of the top of the tower becomes 60, which is elevation angle, which is specially stated here. So elevation angle is always comes at a downside at the ground. So this is exist ground, and this is angle of elevation. Now what to find out? Find the height of the tower. We want to find the height of the tower, which I called H. Now I will be little formal. Initially, or before starting hold the board, I told you whenever in a right angle triangle, you know one side and you know one angle, you know one side, you can find out the other two sides. We don't have to concern about the hypotenuse, which is not asked we just ask only the height of the tower, which is h. So I will write my formal sentence, let AB is equal to h is the height of the tower. It is height of the tower. And let P is a point where AP is equal to 15 meter. We want to find the height of the tower h. We want to find the height of the tower h. In very simple concept, it is, look at, let me tell you, this is perpendicular, this is base, and this is angle. You have to concern that which is given and which is to find out. What is the relation between these two sides? Which is given, which is to find out what is the relation between two given. Perpendicular base, which is 10. So go with in triangle. What you will write? You will write in triangle ABP tan theta. Tan theta, why I am writing 10? Why I haven't written sine or cos? 10 because it is telling us the relation between perpendicular and base, and perpendicular I need to find out and base is given. So that's simple. Now theta will play as 60, definitely. Perpendicular is equal to h and base is equal to 15. Now tan 60 is a root 3. So h upon 15. Now transfer to 15 that side. 15 root 3 is equal to h. So I would write lastly that height of the tower h equal to 15 root 3 meter. So that's an answer, and that's what the class today. It's very short class but very important. Tomorrow we will study, actually it's just after day of the exams. Exams were finished yesterday. So that I took a little class. But this class is very important because this is the base of the next question. So we'll meet tomorrow with a new question. Thank you.